Yo, what's going on, guys? We are back. Playoff promo is coming, boys. It's EA, so who knows when they'll actually get it all together. Just because the playoffs are starting, you know that it's EA Sports. So hopefully we get it on Friday, maybe Saturday, even though the wild card starts this weekend. But listening to Kralo this morning, who knows? It could be Monday. They really have no idea what is going on. But I figured since we don't have much other content, I saw that Zerk and CC has already put out this type of video, but don't worry, folks. Don't worry. We put together a ton of good graphics, man. McCullough, once again, killed it with this type of stuff, man. He made some good card arts, overlays, and all kinds of stuff, man. So we are going to go into the playoff promo. I want to know everyone's comments, thoughts, what cards we're going to be getting, how I messed up, what's completely wrong, all down in the comments, boys. I want to know all your guys' thoughts on what cards and what players are going to be given to us from each team. I would like to know what you guys think of my picks, the legends, all that kind of stuff, but really do appreciate everyone as always. If you enjoy the video, drop a like. If you're new, hit the sub button, boys. Let's jump into it. Need some coins? MMO EXP. Yes, they are real. No, they aren't instant. No one is. But they are reliable and the cheapest around. Use code Scomo for 5% off. Get you some coins, stack your team, get those dubs, boys. Yay! So here we go, boys. He made a nice, clean graphic for each team. We try to pick out a hero that we think could be assigned to each team. Some upgrades to each team. Each team should get a group of cards, which would help out, obviously, the theme team for that team that made the playoffs. Every team should get a set amount of cards, anywhere between, probably my guess is between 5 and 8 cards per playoff team. Didn't go into that many. There's probably going to be a lot of lower overall guys that maybe were like golds and silvers that could get some upgrades once the promo actually drops. But we decided just to focus on like kind of the main guys and what everyone would be really looking for. So of course, we're going to start off with the Colts 7 seed. We have Darius Leonard, which would maybe, I think would be a really good card. A lot of the cards that we obviously picked out could be really good, usable cards, especially if they have the good stats, good overalls to go along with your theme team. But Darius Leonard at a 95 overall. Jonathan Taylor, who went absolutely crazy yesterday. And we also have Kenny Moore, Trey Burton, and Michael Pittman Jr. also, which would be the other guys that we were thinking that could boost up a Colts theme team. Obviously, these guys have impacted the Colts to get to the playoffs. Once again, this is basically just a strict guessing game of what players we really feel should be upgraded on each theme team. Now, there are theme teams within the community that obviously are used way more than some of the other ones. So with the playoff theme teams coming into the factor, you might see some people change around, but I still think most of the people are going to stick to the theme teams that they really want to go with. But Jonathan Taylor could be a really card, and Darius Leonard could be a really good card, theme team or not theme team. Once again, just depending on the overalls. And the Bears did end up making it. David Montgomery. That'd be a good card. It would be a good card. It'd be fast, 95 overall. We also had to throw in Mitch Trubisky there. I mean, we need some quarterbacks. And obviously, they got to keep the big guys for like later on if they make the Super Bowl and that kind of stuff. And team of the year and other things. So that's going to be the other factor. You got to remember NFL honors. You got to remember team of the year. You got to remember Super Bowl MVP possibilities and that kind of thing. So when we're talking about the Chiefs theme team and the Chiefs playoffs card, they just gave Mahomes a card. More than likely, they're not going to give Mahomes again a card because if he makes the MVP, then he's going to get a 99. So all that stuff comes in factor. If it looks like a player is probably going to win, you know, a honor award or maybe get a team of the year card, he's probably not going to get a playoff card. Playoff cards traditionally have been a little lackluster. There's been some good cards in the past, and obviously we want the promo to give us something to do, but the playoff promos is just mostly like mad because we usually just get guys that don't fit into the main. They're like the outliers of the team, but then that still contributed, right? They're the overlooked guys. The main guys are going to get awards and all this other stuff. These guys are going to be guys that produced, did well for the team, had lower overalls, and that aren't going to be award finalists. So once again, Cole Kmet, great year as a rookie. Eddie Jackson, and then Trubisky and David Montgomery are going to be our choices right there. 95 overall Montgomery could be really good. The 6th seed, the Rams. Rams could be good. Obviously, lots of different cards that we can upgrade there. Cam Akers could be a really good card. Reader and Haverstein. There's a lot of cards on the Rams that definitely need upgraded, but we figure, I think everyone's in agreement on this. A 95 overall Jalen Ramsey could be really, really, really good. A lot of these little undercards, you want to say like the 84s, 85s, 86s that we're predicting to get a boost, those are just going to be theme team guys. Just guys that maybe got some good team of the week cards. Maybe they produced 1 or 2 times during the week, maybe helped out the team a good bit, but once again, not enough to win like an award or anything like that. The big guys, the heroes, is really where, you know, the success of the playoff program is. Because if they give us good 95 overall heroes, could definitely make the program, you know, have some value, get some good cards out of it. This is not an error. This is actually real. Yes, the Browns made it to the playoffs, and they're going to get some cards. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy when you think about it. But Denzel Ward, 95 overall, you know, he's going to be fast as hell. He's going to have really good stats. Denzel Ward would probably be one of the best corners in the game. Even he might have the lower overall, but his stats, you know, his speed and everything, if they're staying with the pace of what his other cards are going to be, Denzel Ward could be really, really good. But to go along with Denzel Ward, Jarvis Landry, Del Pitt, and bro, I think Joel Bitonio has been like, had like a promo card every year for like 10 years. He might not even been in the league for 10 years, but he's had a promo card for 10 years, okay? He might have been in middle school at that point, but the guy's always got a card, so we throw him in there. I feel like Denzel Ward, once again, it's going to be all about the heroes. Denzel Ward would be a huge addition to a team, especially with that speed. Coming in at the 5th seed is the Ravens. McCullough pretty much did this one all himself. He is obviously a diehard Ravens fan. We got J.K. Dobbins, who has been having a hell of the year for the Ravens, man. That would be another really, really good card. Hopefully they give these guys speed. I mean, they've already boosted everyone up so much, bro. We got high overalls, we got speed, we got a lot of guys that are getting close to like 98, 99s when you power them all up. So there's no way, so there's always a way. There should be no way that they're gonna come in with horrible stats right now. They just need to keep on boosting everyone up. Keep the level of the stats where they've been. A 95 overall Dobbins with a Matthew Judon, and some of these other good guys could be really, really good. Hopefully we can get some good linemen, some good DBs and stuff like that from the playoff promo, especially if you're trying to build a theme team. You're really trying to fill in a lot of the gaps. So you don't want to fill in a gap that's going to be like a main player. You're not going to take like a Randy Moss or a Michael Vick spot. But what you need is linemen, defensive tackles, ends, and that kind of stuff to especially boost up your theme team. And the Buccaneers, bro. Tom Brady had a hell of a year, man. Some people thought the Bucs were going to do really good. Some people kind of thought the Bucs did it better than they were expecting on doing. But Tom Brady's going to do Tom Brady things. And I think he had 43 touchdowns at 43 years old, which is crazy. 95 overall Tom Brady could be a usable card in this game with Hot Route Master and some of the other things that he can maybe get on the card. I'm not exactly sure what his archetype and what his power up would get you to. He should definitely have Hot Route Master for sure, though. Then I'm always gonna be salty about this guy because the Giants could have definitely have drafted Wirfs instead, but no, Tristan Wirfs is on a Bucks. If you notice, he is an 86. I think Andrew Thomas is probably still like a 67 overall because they drafted a guy with no hands. But Ronald Jones and then Antonio Brown, it'd be cool to see him get another card. Obviously, he's had some playoff experience. He is back on the Bucks. He's getting a little bit more playing time. He's really only had the one card, so could be a good boost for Antonio Brown. The Washington football team. I know what you guys are saying. I know what you guys are saying. Yes, the Eagles just folded. They did. They said, nah, we don't want to win this game. Go ahead. You can win. So, obviously, Alex Smith, crazy year. He's going to be the starting quarterback. He's going to lead the team through the playoffs. probably only gonna be one game, but he is gonna lead the team to the playoffs, and he should get a boost because I'm pretty sure his only card is the gold card, which would be a good reason to boost him up. So I would like to see like an 88, 90, something like that from Alex Smith. Antonio Gibson obviously could get a really, really good card also. I threw Tress Way in there because I just want another high overall punter. You guys know I like goat punting into the corner, and Tress Way has an absolute cannon on his leg. So getting him a higher overall with like 99 kick power or something could be really cool. The Titans. We were going to throw Derrick Henry in this thing, but he just got a card, and even though he probably deserves another card anyways because he had 2,000 yards and he's absolutely killing it, we held off on the Derrick Henry, but we got a 95 overall A.J. Brown, Corey Davis, Malcolm Butler, Aldori Jackson, and Ryan Tannehill. Titans could have some really, really good cards. The team's good. They got a lot of guys with some speed. Could be some good guys to add to the lineup. I've seen some Titans theme teams out there, especially with Derrick Henry. You guys get a bunch of good cards. It might see some more Titans theme teams. The Steelers. I feel like I cursed the Steelers this year. They were doing really, really well, and I was high on the Steelers. I was like, bro, they might go undefeated. I tweeted out they were going to go undefeated, and then I think they lost 3 games in a row. But, sorry, Snap. It was not my fault. 95 overall, Chase Claypool. TJ Watt definitely needs an upgrade. Dante Jackson could be really, really good. Also, once again, TJ Watt, Chase Claypool's got huge size, and Dante Jackson, they could be some really, really, really good cards. Seahawks, everyone wants it. We did get an out of position DK Metcalf, but we needed an in position DK Metcalf as he was really good. And he is a huge guy once again. Good size, especially if you're playing on next gen. Size really does matter, and these bigger guys, bigger wide receivers just ag everyone. So if they gave DK with some really good speed, bro, he would be unbelievable. Jamal Adams is already really, really good. Gonna have really, really good speed there. Chris Carson would be good. Trey Flowers could be good. Seahawks playoff cards could be really good, and Seahawks theme teams could jump up a lot. The Saints got a lot of upgrade already this year. There are some lower overall guys, but I don't really feel like they're impactful. A lot of the Saints guys already got some big boosts and stuff like that, so it's kind of hard. As you can see, we already have like a 90s and 88s on the screen with them, so I really don't know what they would do with the Saints. Jared Cook would be a really, really good tight end. Cameron Jordan would be really good defensive. So would Demario Davis. I mean, Sheldon Rankins. Yeah, they're all kind of like veteran heavyweights, themed diamonds, and that kind of stuff, but they could be really, really, really good cards. I feel like I'm way too positive about all this right now because there's no way that the playoff promo is going to be as good as I'm gassing it up for it to be right now, because there's no way we're going to get all these cards, and there's no way they're going to be as good as I expect them to be. But that's the point of the prediction, is to dream about the potential of this promo. But we do have the Bills in the 2nd seed. We got Jordan Poyer. We got Trey Edmonds. We got Zach Moss. We got Jerry Hughes and John Brown. John Brown obviously got the speed. Zach Moss has got some speed. I try to add some guys that I figured that could be really, really fast, that really do need a boost. Zach Moss, he had some ups and downs and stuff like that. I think he could be potentially good for the Bills, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Is there anyone else that really needs an upgrade for the Bills? And I also want to know that if there's anyone else that I've missed from your team, if you're a big fan of like the Steelers, the Titans, the football team, Bucks, Ravens, or any of those guys, and I missed a guy that you guys think should be getting an upgrade or most likely will get an upgrade, comment that down below. The number 1 seeds, boys. Green Bay Packers. Devontae Adams, unbelievable year. Zadarius Smith, Amos, Jair Alexander. Bro, there's a lot that you could do with the Green Bay Packers. If we get another like upgrade to Brett Favre, like eventually, like through the end of the season, like that was another thing I talked about in the video yesterday. So normally we try to get to 99 overalls, but the way that the cards are boosting and everything else like that, we might be able to hit 99 overall with theme teams. We start hitting 99 overall with theme teams. Some of these teams that make it deep into the playoffs of the Super Bowl or getting a lot of rewards or something like that, you know, could be some really, really good theme teams later on in the year. You could be surprised in seeing what maybe metas change with theme teams later on in the year once we start getting more of these endgame cards. The Chiefs. Gotta be a honey badger, right? We haven't had a honey badger in a minute. 95 overall honey badger could be good. Chiefs, when you watch a Chiefs game, you never know. Obviously, you got, Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. But there's so many times that offense is just so explosive. You really never know exactly where it's going to be, who's going to be scoring, what they're going to be using. And that kind of helps out the Chiefs teams because there's so many people involved in the offense and the defense of that team. Le'Veon Bell, Ladarius Sneed, we got Michael Schwartz, and then what's his name? I think it's Sorensen. Could all be good, really good cards. Once again, I know there's a bunch of Chiefs fans. If there's anyone that you guys are really looking forward for your team upgrade, let me know. Chiefs theme team is obviously one of the more used theme teams in the game. And last but not least, the only thing that we kind of messed up here is we didn't go AFC, NFC with our legend picks. But I picked two guys that I really, really would like to see get cards at some point. Marshawn Lynch getting a card would be really, really dope if they brought him in. They brought him in late last year also. Maybe they do the same thing again. Beast mode, and then Ricky Jackson. Also, Ricky Jackson had a lot of playoff experience, had some sacks, had some forced fumbles. The Saints are in the playoffs. Maybe we get a Ricky Jackson upgrade. He would be really, really good. The other thing is, will these cards actually be 96s or will they be 97s? We had the heroes at 95s. Hopefully those would actually be 95s and not 94s. That would be kind of bad. These maybe be in 97s, the same as like some legends or something like that. Would be really, really cool to see. But I don't know. I don't know if they'll actually do these to 97s. Once again, the MVP of the Super Bowl is going to get a 99. So 97 for playoffs, maybe? But that's pretty much going to do it with the playoff prediction video. Like I said, not too much crazy in depth, and I could be wrong on every single card. There's no way I'm wrong on every single card. There's no way I'm right on every single card, but that's pretty much the way that this promo is going to be. Once again, I want to know all your suggestions, your favorite team, and your suggestions on who that team needs to be upgraded down in the comments, boys. Let me know what legends you guys think would be good to see for the playoff promo. Really do appreciate everyone, man. Big shout out to McCullough for making all these graphics, bro. They look so good, man. We out. Jeez.